say that every friendship is 50-50, and should it be 50-50? That's what we're here to talk about, and we're excited that you're here to join us. Let's chat. Are friendships 50-50? Every person that you engage with, interact with, or call a friend or family member or an associate, is it a 50-50 relationship?
No.
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 Not consistently.
Not.
Not consistently.
That's
and,
the point.
And I'm okay with that.
I think I'm okay with that too, because consistency is a thing. And I think, how do we look at consistency in relationships? What defines consistency in a relationship?
Oh, that's
I look at it if they stay the same, far as not just when I need them or when I don't need them. I just still need them to always be my friend and be there for me.
friendship is 50-50, and should it be 50-50? That's what we're here to talk about, and we're excited that you're here to join us. Let's chat. Are friendships 50-50? Every person that you engage with, interact with, or call a friend or family member or an associate, is it a 50-50 relationship?
No.
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 Consistently. Not consistently.
That's
and,
the point.
And I'm okay with that.
I think I'm okay with that too, because consistency is a thing. And I think, how do we look at consistency in relationships? What defines consistency in a relationship?
Oh, that's
I look at it if they stay the same far as not just when I need them or when I don't need them. I just still need them to always be my friend and be there for me. There are times when if you have families, if you have kids, you can't always be there, but in your
That's
heart and knowing that, you know, yes, she's my friend, but she has other obligations, especially if you have a husband or a wife. There comes a time that you have to put that, the ring comes before the friend.
Yeah.
And I've always, said that if she's a married woman, I put her in her place to know that your husband, your family comes first. But I always know that Quanae or whoever else is my friend, regardless of, if she can't be there at that time.
Let's
But I
talk
do
about
know
that.
that I'm in her heart.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about obligations. Like, it's not just marriage, but it's also job. It's
Yes.
also
Yes.
children.
Yes.
It's also personal accomplishments and
True.
goals.
we're wrong.
And we good and grown.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Have a balance.
At this big
Yeah, this
age.
big
Well, I
Yes.
feel like speaking to that specifically here recently, BJ, it was an obligation that we had in ministry, and I was kind of on the fence about whether I was going to be able to show up. And because of my own personal obligations, I am a single mom of 2 girls, and and I was working.
And this
so
is a new promotion. This is a recent
A
promotion.
new
too.
job, I was kind of on the fence about whether I was going to show up. But even in that, not really 50-50, but consistency and just letting me know that, it's okay. You were vocal about, letting me know what was going on. And you got to get your bag.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
your bag.
At the end of the
Yes.
day,
So that you can continue to show up.
Right.
Exactly.
Because that's your bread and butter, and that's also your family. So at the same while, yes, we needed you to be present. You just can't at this moment,
Yes.
and that's
Right.
okay. And you got,
and you didn't make me feel like
Right.
it was an issue.
We
Like,
will figure it out.
Nelly J, she ain't come, so
But
make me
that-
feel bad about it.
I'm your friend.
Sure.
We're close.
Yes.
And if I don't understand why you can't be there for me, is it your responsibility to tell me or explain to me or get me to understand that you're my friend? So you don't have to understand. You just need to be there to support me.
Well, Nene said support me.
She did say support me.
But I get what you're
Support me.
I get what you're saying. Like,
Do I have to support that? Like, or can I just be in my feelings over here to the side because you weren't there?
You can.
You can.
But then you
But
gotta
are
be
we,
ready.
are we not friends anymore? If
No,
I
we
do
ain't
that,
done. But that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
You can not be okay with me saying I can't be there, but then just be ready for that other conversation that's
That
gonna
other
come.
conversation.
Because
I always
No.
tell my friends, be ready. You can give me everything you want to give me. You can
Right.
tell me everything you want to say to me.
But I'm coming
But
back.
are you going to be ready for my rebuttal?
exactly.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
That
if
part.
it's a true friendship, then you have to be open to that. too.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm close to you, then we should have, that open dialogue. Let me listen to you,
Yep.
understand what you're saying, and then I respond the way that I should respond.
Yep.
True.
So
So when is it time to remove those friends that cannot do that? Because every time I come to you, every time I have something to say or check, if I have to check you, if I have to tell you you're not being a good friend, if I have to tell you you're not being there, when and that person doesn't get it, when is it okay for you as an individual to say, you know what, this may not be the time to have this person in my life?
I feel like, to me personally, because I've had to do this to a friend within the last 6 months. I think when it's
Oh, that was close. Go ahead. Can I tell me more?
Can I get the tea?
and it was a friend that I've been with for a long time, and so I think when it becomes repetitiously, like you keep on doing the same thing, you keep on asking for the same thing, and it's just no change. Like, I feel like in friendship, you should be able to grow together,
Evolve.
evolve.
Yeah.
But in this one, I was just like, I felt like I had no more energy for you. So,
Wow.
so I
That's
just
what I
had
was
to.
gonna
Wow.
So I have this thing I say, like, I thank you for your apology.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate that, but I'm looking for change behavior. At
Yes.
this big age,
Yes.
I'm looking for a change behavior.
And
Like,
commitment.
Thank you.
yeah,
That's good.
we're sorry, but you keep doing the same thing.
Keep doing the same thing.
I need you to change your behavior. For me, like, I have this whole thing about protecting my peace, whether that's family,
Absolutely.
friends, partners, whoever that is. Like, my peace is more important than all the money you can give me in the world. And if your friendship or your relationship, because I don't just use friendship lightly, right?
Right, yeah.
If this relationship is disturbing my peace, then I can't control you. I can't control what I do. So
Yeah.
for me, it's circle of influence, circle of concern.
Yeah.
And you have moved over to the circle of concern. You're just a concern at this point because I've tried. I don't have any more bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I can't
Okay.
deal with this. I can't
Yeah.
deal with your
Yeah.
your issues in my daily life.
Yeah.
Right.
And especially on a consistent basis. There's that word again. Like,
Correct.
I consistently have to deal with your issues, and I can't do that and be a mom
No.
and have a job professionally and have a husband and all these other goals.
business.
Have a
Yeah.
business.
Right. It's
I
not going
can't.
on.
I can't do that. Like, we can support each other. I can be a listening ear because that's what friendship is.
Right.
But I can't have no pity party every day.
And
Like,
right.
give me some success stories.
But
Right.
also, let Auntie tell you this.
Come on, Auntie.
Most friends need to be able to pour into each other, not just always dragging and
Taking.
taking
Yes.
and pulling you down. Some friends need to be pouring into.
Right. Yep.
So sometimes you need that friend that's going to call and say, hey, I felt you in my spirit, like, hey, let me give you this encouraging words, or let me bless you this kind of way. Not always taking and dragging
Yeah.
it. That becomes draining.
Yeah, I'm not
But-
coming to
but-
the party. I'm not coming to the pity party.
And I think, again, when we talk about normalizing, I think we need to normalize in relationships calling that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Girl, you draining.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna continue to ignore your
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
I'm
How
gonna
about-
pick up the phone and we're gonna have a
And tell
conversation
you.
about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Having tough conversations.
Having tough
And it's
conversations.
okay because it's healthy. It's healthy
Yes.
communication to have tough conversations and say, hey, friend, listen, we've been having this tug of war lately. We need to sit down and try to figure out what's going on. Let's try to fix it first. Let's try to address it first
Yeah.
before we just allow it to fester and I get frustrated with you.
Right.
Because once I get frustrated,
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's it.
okay.
right.
Or whoop your ass.
Oh, right.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What did she say? She
Where
said
is it?
under her breath.
What you say, Tay? Auntie
Or
Tay?
whoop your ass.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta hold my jaw. I'm sorry.
Lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh, a 10.
I'm sorry.
But no, that's
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
That's real
yeah.
because you got those friends that sometimes
Yeah.
they think that they know you so well that they become disrespectful.
That's true.
yeah.
That's
And they
true.
cross a line that is not okay. And it's like, wait, baby, you forgot who you especially for
You
Cornell.
be ready to say bad as one hit my hand.
Listen. what
Bad as one hit my hand. That's old school.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be. It should not be a friendship where you are scared,
Right.
intimidated to say how you feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you made a point about I know I can talk to this friend. So let's go to how do we know what friends serve what roles in our lives? Like, I know I have a friend that I can talk to. I have a friend that I can go out and hang out at night. Like, we can go drinking or we can go clubbing or whatever the case may be. We can go out to dinner. And Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. I actually want a lemon drop before we fit after we
Hello.
finish. Okay. Yes.
Get to
So, but what I'm saying is, like, you know who your friends are in your
Yeah.
group, in your friend group. So I'm not gonna go to Jane and say, Jane, I'm having this problem, because Jane gonna be like, girl, I ain't got time. Let's go out and get us that.
Right.
You know, or you know, where are these friends at? Who are these friends, and are we able to identify them?
I feel like time proves who
yes.
people are and what roles they play in your life. Like, you know, over time, over like different circumstances that you face, what friends said, you know what, I'm gonna pray for you, because like let's stop what we're doing now. Let's just take the time to pray about it. And then you got that other friend that's gonna be like, you want to go and pull up, you know, on whoever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got that friend.
President,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you got the friend
Yeah.
you know that like to talk and you know give you good conversation. But you invite them and they don't come nowhere. But they just want to be invited.
Right.
But they ain't gonna show up. You know, just a thought.
I think we all categorize our friends. I think we all know who our friends are and what purpose they serve in our lives, right? I use one of my friends, and we're as close as me and Brendan, right? But we don't talk every day. We don't see each other. Like, we can go months without seeing each other. We talk often, but when we pick up, like, if I truly needed him, he would be right there, right? But he doesn't feel any kind of way when he sees me out with my other friends. Like,
True.
he ain't subtweeting and
What about that social media?
posting on social media, you know. And I know you're talking about me.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He doesn't do that at all, and I appreciate that, because what that lets me know is he knows exactly where he stands with me.
Right.
Secure.
Yeah.
They don't need that validation.
Right, they don't need that validation. Like, we got the foundation.
Right.
We know where we stand.
I had a person, I won't even say they were a friend, more of an associate, that questioned one of my long-term friendships, thinking that they were upset, or that friend was upset about me not being invited to something. It's like, well, how does that person feel about you not going with them? It's like, no. We're good.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about
Right.
those.
Yeah.
You know, we're solid. And so, you know, sometimes you get those people who are honestly not really in the circle, and they're trying to figure out their place. And it's like, nah, boo, I'm sorry, you already messy.
Yeah,
That
you
part.
proving who you are.
Yeah.
And how do y'all feel about these friends that go on social media to kind of like talk in second and third party?
Oh yeah, that's
subliminal.
That's subliminal messages and stuff. Yeah, like,
They
you know,
want you to
knowing
see
that,
it.
yeah,
They
knowing
really
that
want
you're
you to
talking
see it
about,
because they know how often that you are on social media
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So they want you to see it. Then they want you to respond to it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, for me, if you're talking about me, tell me in
Tell
front
me.
of me.
Tell me.
Instead of being my friend instead of my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna ask?
But at that point, I'm cutting you off.
Are you the friend that's gonna ask them though? Like,
Yeah, I am that friend. I am that friend.
yeah,
Are
Quene, you know Quene confrontation.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a very,
Because
like,
I
I
know
am
my
confrontational.
friends. I know my
Yeah.
friends.
Okay.
And it's not confrontational like I'm gonna fight.
Yeah,
No.
no.
It's not that. It's
No,
that.
but say it to my face.
Yeah.
Say it to my face. Like,
Right, yeah,
you remember
yeah.
back in the day when they clap with every word?
Yeah.
Like, what did you say?
Yeah.
But no, I'm confrontational because I want to know.
Yeah.
I'd rather nip. You know how back in the day they said, let's
Nip it
just
in the
figure it
bud.
out and nip it in the bud?
Yeah.
That's the confrontational that I am. I
Yeah.
heard that you said something. So let's figure it out.
So I'm gonna use one of me and Auntie Tay's moments of social media.
Okay.
So we had an issue some years ago, and this was us still building our friendship.
Uh-oh.
And we, you know, I'm putting our business out
Yeah,
there.
go put it out there.
Right.
But
Go for it.
again, but it built our friendship. It made us
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
And so she kind of got left out, but she didn't get left. She didn't get left out on purpose. She didn't check a message and realized
Still
that the invitation had
Misunderstanding.
misunderstanding.
Uh-huh.
And so she took to the Facebook
Not the
Ooh.
Facebook.
and was
Oh, wait. She's subliminal.
And then,
She took to the Facebook in her feelings.
In her feelings.
Didn't call my name, but when I read it, I said, "Oh, she talking about me." Guess what I did? I said, "No, you know we better than this." I ain't said no more nothing. I said, "You know we better than this."
Yeah.
And again, for us,
Yeah.
we needed to have that moment because I know she's not that friend to do that, and I know she just needed me to call her and say,
Yeah.
and reaffirm our friendship. And I'm okay with that because we need moments like that.
Yeah.
But the adult side of both of us, we could have that conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we got some other friends. If I would have called them, you still been in your your feelings, crying.
Yeah.
And then
Well-
that's when I gotta delete your period.
Well, I'm the type of person, Brian,
And
you
I
know
appreciated it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate
this,
it.
that I internalize a lot. So before I confront it, I'm like in my head, so like, I ask myself, should I really be mad about this? So before I go confront it initially, then I'm like, I sit back and I said, well, should I really be mad about this?
Yeah.
And so I'm more in that internalized thinker, like I have more of a filter.
Yeah.
Because I am the type of person, I don't like confrontation. I don't like it.
I don't either.
But you know what, Brandon?
I love it.
But you know
I don't want to do this.
It's gonna hurt.
I ain't no killer, but it look like you're pushing me. I ain't no killer.
But you know, but Brandon,
push me.
also that's grown.
That's
Yeah.
wrong.
Like
Yeah.
in my big age,
Yeah.
I
How
now
old
because
are you?
I am 41 years old.
Is it-
August 1981. But no, I don't mind sharing. But
It's not a choice.
I mean, I'm just saying I look good for my age. Hey, Mark.
Y'all see no great.
But no, what I'm saying is that it's grown when you sit back, because now in my big age, I sit because I am that confrontational friend. I used to pop off before I even thought about what I said, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like I would say how I felt,
Yeah.
and I would say, okay, goodbye, and then walk away and be done. But I think about it a lot more than I ever
Yeah.
have.
That's a good point.
And that comes
Now.
with maturity.
Yeah.
And that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
And so what you're saying is good in stopping, pausing, and saying, okay, let me think about this before I call him back or call her back. Because if I call her now, she gonna get a couple of cuss words. That swear y'all gonna be 100 strong because I'm gonna go off.
You know, if I'm going to defend myself on how I feel, I'm the type of person that too, I got a hold of receipt. Like I got text messages, I got pictures.
Now
I
hold the
have,
receipt.
Yeah, I have to hold the receipt because I have to bring you evidence of what
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So not only am I internalized, I'm thinking like, well, this is what you did, this is what you said on April 5th, 2021.
Oh, my
like,
God.
I'm that type of person. So I
Yeah.
like to bring a receipt.
Flip side of that though, like how much time do you allow to pass? Because the struggle for me is I don't hold stuff.
Don't bring me nothing from 2 years ago.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm like,
I
I don't
know.
forgot about it, and I didn't
Yeah.
even know you was upset.
That's gonna make
Yeah.
me question you as my friend because
Yeah,
you've been kicking
so-
it like ain't nothing
yeah.
Ain't nothing
wrong.
wrong.
And you
Yeah.
got this underlying
there,
issue
yeah.
that we ain't been able to,
So
you
it's
ain't
like
wanna
guilty,
it's
talk
like
about.
that blessing and
You
curse,
guilty?
and I
Yeah,
wish,
absolutely.
like I'm like you, I wish I could process that a little longer. Because sometimes I just need to go ahead and get it off my chest. Because I don't want to forget that I was mad.
Yeah. No, that's real.
You know,
I wanted
so
to wear
how
them.
long, how much time do you allow to pass before you actually say something?
You asking the wrong one. Because I would be like, okay, it's been 30 minutes. Let me go ahead.
That's too much now.
Like no, seriously, because sometimes if you let things fester, like I'm the type of person that I don't want people to treat me differently from how I would treat them.
Right.
If you have an issue with me, please come tell me.
But
I'm gonna give you that.
Sure.
But I'm with you, B. Cal, when it comes to that too, because having an issue. So me, I'm an overthinker, like, and I have to replay certain conversations before I can
Absolutely,
approach
yes.
the person that I have the issue with, so I can make sure that I don't miss anything. So I replay stuff over in my mind before I bring it. I'm not gonna let it linger for days at a time, or a week or so. Anyway, but I have to think about it because, especially when it's somebody that I have the issue with that I care about, because
Sure.
I want you to feel where I'm coming from, but I don't want to damage us any further by saying it how I'm feeling it at the time.
So one of the things that my therapist said to me was,
Anyway.
in any relationship, you owe it to your friend or partner, whoever, spouse, whoever, to allow them into your brain space, your head space,
You have to
right?
communicate.
And so just because my form or Kone's form of communication is she can talk in the moment. Your form of communication is I need to sit and I need to process for a moment. I need to respect both of those. So what I owe you is, because I know you are not a straight shooter all the time, hey Carmen, I'm feeling a certain kind of way about a specific topic. I do want us to talk, but can we talk tomorrow?
Right.
That's what I would say to Kone. Kone is ready to talk right now. I'm not. Because if I talk to you right now, I'm hit below the belt and I'm talking about you, your mama, grandma, all of them.
Yeah.
And that's not right.
No,
right?
it's
That's
not.
that's
And
not right.
if it gets too heated,
Right.
that also plays that particular technique also plays. If it gets too heated, it's like wait. you're a little too upset at this moment. Let's step back so that we can think about it. Like, I've had those conversations where I have even cut off a conversation because I have found myself getting that upset that I say, oh, wait. Let's talk later because I'm way too upset to have this conversation.
And respect me when I say I need to talk later. It is best for all parties in this moment for us to talk later.
Don't be pushing.
It's better.
You're gonna bring it down. It's better, preferably.
So would you say with that, when you say you have elevated, you found yourself getting angrier, do you find yourself that you're passionate about the conversation, or are you giving that person too much energy?
Ooh, that's a good
That's
one.
a good
So
one,
I
Brandon.
think it depends on the person.
Okay.
I think honestly and truly, I want, like, if it's my husband and we're having a conversation, like, and I can truly say we have grown. Like, I always tell people I'm very transparent about, and he knows this as well. So y'all, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But we are very transparent about our relationship and our marriage. We have grown. We're 10 years in, and I remember I tell people all the time, our first argument, real bad, was like 7-8 months into our marriage. And it was so bad. Like, Marcus was like, I'm gonna just go for a walk. And I was like, you do that. You go for a walk. And, you know, and so 10 years later, like, we legit don't have those conversations because we sat down and we said, listen, this can't be us.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which brings me to the quote of the day, right? And this one's pretty lengthy, so I'm gonna read from my phone, so y'all excuse us. The quote is, there is no perfect person out there, but there is someone perfect for you. There is someone who will see all of the shame and guilt you're carrying and show you that there is more to you than your past. Someone who won't always have the right answer, but will continue to fight with and for you to move forward in this messy life. There is a person who will stand beside you as you find yourself, who will inspire you to grow, and who will give you the grace and acceptance to become whomever you're meant to become. Not a perfect person, not a simple person, or an easy love, but a person worth believing in, a person and a relationship, a love worth fighting for.
Oh my God, brother, if I was at a speakeasy, you would get 2 snaps and maybe 3 circles, but the point makes sense. You come together, sometimes you have to bring both those beliefs in and make it one situation, knowing that together, all things work together for the good of them that love Christ. And we are coming into this relationship believing that we're both on one accord, and we're making something out of nothing and making love, black love, that is.
Listen, that was a great episode, great conversation. Listen, have y'all subscribed to our YouTube channel yet? Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Please follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Locate us at the Framily Agenda, and we see you on the next one.
Vaughn Jones. I'm the curator of Bet on Black, which is to connect black and brown people to black and brown businesses. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram at VaughnATL.
Here at the Framily Agenda Podcast, we bet on black.